This
agenda is
conference will now be recorded.
so today our agenda is to so what is ERP, okay, and also what is SAP and uh, why we are using SAP Cloud Platform Integration. Also, what is middleware? These high-level information I will give, and the first 30 minutes. So later, I will give you the complete course content. What are all the topics we will cover? Okay. So everyone clear, right? Any queries from anyone on the agenda?
Okay, sir. Please go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you. So let's continue. Let me. I am sharing my screen. Okay. So let just please confirm once you are able to see my screen. Okay. Hope you are able to see my screen, right?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. So let's continue. So first, so this is about training SAP business. I mean, business. Sorry, BTP. Okay, so it's not something happened in the typo. Okay, so SAP BTP CPI training. Okay, business technology platform and also cloud platform integration training. Okay, so let's discuss about. I mean, like, so this is training about SAP BTP CPI. Okay, so in this, so I mean, let's discuss about who are the core audience for this. Okay, what are all the prerequisites to start learning this particular course? Okay, so let's discuss. So here, let's take. I segregated these two different categories. So one is freshers. Okay, fresher. So who completed their graduation recently? If they wanted to start their career. Okay, so in the integration. Okay, SAP integration, that is cloud platform integration. So then they are eligible to start. I mean, learn this particular course. So that means like when we take this. So for example, someone will take a. I mean, in the BTech, many of them graduated from BTech or completed their MS, right? So here you can take a different I mean different branches like CSC, civil, like they will chemist, I mean chemical. So they will complete their graduation in a different streams, right? So there is no particular stream to start learning this. Okay, so if you had a basic understanding how to uh, I mean, like how to use computer application. If you had that knowledge, okay, so that is enough to start learning CPI. Okay, so and also along with the freshers and also integration consultants, so who are currently working on. So the legacy integration platforms, okay, legacy integration platforms, so old integration platforms like PIPO, and also the same like CPI. We also have some other tools in the market like Mules of Dell Boomi and also Informatica. So like that we have a different modules. If the developers are currently working in that particular module, and if they wanted to change their path from that particular tool to CPI, so they are also eligible and they can easily understand the concepts in CPI as well. Okay, the next is core developers. So like who are working on Java and Python, or else at the backend SQL developers, or I mean like front end developers who working on that particular streams. So if they wanted to change their career from the Java development to the integration platform, so they can also eligible for it. Okay, so the integration architect. Okay, so if you take an integration architect, so like he will build a complete architecture, right? So with connect with the third body systems and everything, correct? So such cases here you can see this. So the architectures also requires the CPI knowledge. So they are also I mean I mean core audience for this particular course. The next is business users. Okay, so like who are currently interacting with the business, and also if they wanted to monitor this particular business transactions via cloud platform integration tools, so they also require and they also eligible to start learning this particular course. Okay, so these are the core audience for. So as per my experience, okay, as per my experience, so if you had interest, okay, so if you had a proper interest to start learning this, so you are I mean, you can start learning it without any basics also, because it's a drag and drop tool. So low code, no code, something like that. So if you have a code that is very low, if you have something called a code, it's a very, I mean, if you have a code that is very low, and also you can implement these interfaces, I mean, or integrations without coding as well by using standard options provided by SAP. Okay, these are the code audience. I mean, eligible core audience for this particular course. Is there any questions from anyone on this? Okay, good.
No, so far.
Okay, thank you. So, okay, let's continue that. So, if you had any queries, you can just feel free to ask. Okay, so I will never mind whenever you stop. Okay, whatever the point it is, you can just stop me and ask your question. Okay, so now this is about this particular, the core audience. So let's jump into the topics like what is. So when we are talking about this SAP BTP CPI, so first let's focus on what is SAP. Okay, what is SAP? Then we'll go for BTP and CPI. Okay, then we'll go for BTP and CPI. Okay, so SAP is, so some of them who completed their graduation, who entering to the industry. So it's an SAP. Never call it as, so keep this in mind. Never call this three-letter word as a SAP. Okay, so it contains abbreviation. You have to call it as SAP. Okay, SAP. Okay, so if you want to pronounce SAP only as SAP, SAP is not recommended way. Okay, so you, and also here, this is the full form of SAP is systems, applications, and products in data processing. Okay, so it's an SAP. SAP is an ERP software provider. It's a German based company. Okay, it's an ERP provide, ERP software. It's a German based company. Okay, what this particular ERP systems will do. So let's take a simple example for so let's I'm taking the paint here. So if you take this one of the real time enterprise. Okay, let's take a small enterprise. So that's, not only small, so it's a big enterprise system. Let's take a one of the company called, so who manufacturing anything. So let's take a BMW. Okay, so if I take a BMW organization, so BMW is a car manufacturing company, right? So BMW is a car manufacturing company. So if the BMW wants to, manufacture any car, so how many things they has to consider is, they has to consider many things here. Many things means, so if you want to run an organization, okay, so for example, you wanted to start one enterprise. Okay, let's take one enterprise. So let's first, after starting the enterprise, so to start to start this particular manufacturing, so first you need this particular planning. Okay, so that will comes under production planning team. Okay, so you need proper planning. So what the mean, so that will be taken care by production planning team. I'm just maintaining this small abbreviations here. So the production planning team. Okay, so here the next, after production planning. Okay, after production planning, so for example, I started the BMW plant. Let's take in a small example. So this month, so I would like to, so based on the customer's needs, so I would like to start on the September. Okay, on September, so I would like to start this particular manufacturing on September. So I'm aiming to complete 100 car manufacturing. Okay, so for that you require raw material, right? So to start manufacturing the cars, so first you need a raw material. So that's a manufacturing, like a material management will take that raw material management. Okay, material management will take a raw material management. So the next is the next, so after manufacturing completed, for example, so next you have to take a warehouse management and inventory management. Okay, warehouse, so let's take a warehouse management. Okay, so here this is a warehouse management. And the next is, so after warehouse management, so you can take this as, so warehouse management is done, right? So you can take this warehouse management is done. So now inventory management. So inventory management means, so from the warehouse to the distributors or showrooms, we have to transport that goods, right? So that will be taken care by inventory management team. So to maintain all this, so for example, if I wanted to manufacture cars, we need a labor, right? Labor and also technical developers and engineers, right? So these will comes under HRM, so human resource management team. Okay, this will comes under human resource management. So next, the final one. So see, to maintain all this, we have to maintain this financially, we have to just, right? So FSU. So this required FICO. So FICO is in a financial module. So see, actually, these modules, like earlier, before ERP system, everything will be stored in their own databases. So they will create one database for their, so they will store complete data in this particular database. Okay, so let's take a database table here. Just assume, so it's not correct perfect database symbol, but just assume this is the okay, it's now good. So here you can see, so let's assume this is the database, I mean like this is the tool. Okay, so control 6. So here you can see, so this is one of the FICO. So here, so like this, everyone will maintain their own databases. Okay, the FICO will maintain, I mean the WM will maintain, I mean warehouse management will maintain, and also next is the HRM will maintain their own databases. So because of this, what will happen is, okay, because of this, what happened to this? What is this? It's escape also not working. Oh, sorry guys, just give me a second. Something is added here. Control Z also not working. Arey yaar. Okay, so what I can do is Control S. Oh, I got it finally. Okay, so here you can see, let's take, so see like this, so the FICO will maintain, okay, so FICO, and also everything will maintain, okay, every individual module will maintain this data here. Okay, so now what is it? So see, for example, so for a production planning wants to check, so is there, so I mean they are expecting to start September planning, right? So they want to check proper amount is available or not, that means a fund is available or not. So the next is, so they will check for resources are available or not. So if they want to check like warehouse sufficient space available or not, and material is available, so they has to check individually. Okay, so for example, if the, I mean if the inventory management team is not available, if they are, or else if you had any system with this database, so then they are not able to connect with, so it will be a dependency here. And also it is very cost effective to maintain all these databases. So with that, so what they came up with is, so this they introduced with a centralized database. That centralized database will give you the I mean so will store all the information into one database. Okay, so all the information in one database. Okay, so here you can see the FICO will store this information, this will store this information, material management and warehouse and inventory management and HRM, all the data will be stored in this one particular database here. Okay, so because of this, so it's, I mean so everyone can access the all modules info, but internally it have some roles. So for production planning team wants to access the HRM or AM, so they will give access only these two systems internally. Okay, they cannot access WM and MM and FICO, but FICO can access all the modules information because FICO requires that information to read it. Okay, so that will, so now the centralized database software to maintain all these modules in one single database, so they will provide this ERP software. Okay, so this ERP software, so this is called BMW will maintain this ERP software now. So now when you are using ERP system, so what is that? So let's take so here, so this is just for your understanding, I drawn this picture, but here I have, so see here complete. So the what is ERP system, if I show here, so here this is a ERP, enterprise resource planning, it's in a centralized database. So it will store finance, purchasing and manufacturing, MRP, inventory management, CRM, sales, CRM, customer relationship management and sales, e-commerce, services, job casting, human resource, project management, analytics and reporting. Everything will be maintained in this particular ERP system. Okay, so the ERP used in different industries like manufacturing, distribution, professional services, construction, industrial services, service business, healthcare, retail, and many more. Okay, so these all are the uh, industries will be used this particular ERP system. Okay, so this is about ERP, but so why they name it as a systems, applications and products in data processing. Data processing, what does mean by data processing here? So the SAP ERP will store the all the systems information like FICO, production planning, material management. So if you are maintaining, okay, any of the third parties, I mean systems like any equipment information and everything, So that system information also will store. Okay, systems application. So these are FICO is one of the application, PP is one of the application. Systems, applications, and products. So whatever the products is manufactured from the plant, so that system, the product information also will be stored in this ERPs. How many products are sold last year? So okay, so with this particular analytics tool, okay, we have this analytics tool, right? So here, like analytics and reporting, so it will keep all this information. Okay, the analytics and reporting will keep all this information, and so it will process the data for the analytics. So that means the systems information and applications information and product information, everything will be stored in this database, and uh, we can process the data for the outcomes. Okay, for the outcomes, and also I mean, what is the losses, what is the profits. So like this we can I mean, read that information from this ERP system. Okay, so that's the reason. So it will store complete all the systems, applications, and products information, right? So that's the reason they are maintained as SAP systems, application, and products in data processing. They are calling this like this. Okay, next is enterprise. I mean, it's called as a ERP full form is enterprise resource planning. So this is about ERP. That means like SAP is an ERP software. The full form of SAP is systems, applications, and products in data processing. Okay, this is about the SAP. Any queries from anyone? It's a German based company. Okay, so this ERP, so I mean, currently in the market, so SAP is leading this ERP softwares more than I mean 55%. Okay, 55% ERP systems are running manufacturing units and also IT industries. So many of them are using this particular SAP ERP as a software to maintain their, I mean, businesses. Okay, so now this is a ERP system. Okay, so then see here, this is ERP done. Let's go to this particular SAP CPI, Cloud Platform Integration slash CI. Okay, so here the CPI Cloud Platform Integration can be called as I mean, like many ways actually. So like it contains total 4 names till date. Okay, so first initially it is called as HCI HANA Cloud Integration. Later it's renamed to CPI Cloud Platform Integration. Now it's called it as a CI Cloud Integration, and some of the people will call it as a BTP CI, and some of them are called as integration suite. Okay, so but if you take this, so SAP CPA is a separate name. Okay, based on their business needs they will call it like this. Okay, I will explain in detail in the later, so just focus on what is CPI now. Okay, so SAP CPA is cloud platform integration. Okay, cloud platform integration. So like a cloud platform integration means, what is integration? First of all, why we need integration in the ERP enterprises? So this is, we discussed about what is ERP, right? So now let's discuss about what is middleware and why we are using it. Okay, let's take. So this is a middleware. I mean, BMW. Uh, Sorry. So this is a middleware system, right? So this is a middleware. I mean, like enterprise system, right? So this enterprise wants to connect with some third party system. So for example, BMW is manufacturing the cars, right? After manufacturing the cars, they has to fit this car tires, right? So car tires. So uh, I mean, to manufacture the car, so you have to connect with the different, okay, different ERP systems to, I mean, to bought different materials. So first you need a iron. So for example, so if you wanted to read, I mean, this one, JSW steel, I mean steel. So first you need iron, right? Steel. So that we you will take it from the BMW will purchase from JSW. So they need tires, right? Tires and fibers and everything. So they will also connect with this MRF or CAT. So different tires companies we have, right? So this is an MRF tires. Okay, so this is an MRF. So this is an MRF is a tire manufacturing company. So like this, so JSW, MRF, and also some other third part. I mean, any other system will also it will connect. Okay, so here, so see, just see a second. So let me keep this. So let's keep one more system here. Okay, I'm keeping this one more system here, so that let's take a ABC organization to get some, I mean, some thought, I mean, some other info, I mean, some other parts. Okay, so like engine motor, so something like that. So like a ABC org. Okay, so let's take a ABC org organization, ABC org, like this. Okay, these all are this enterprise the BMW is trying to connect. So it's in a BMW is our organization, when you're connecting with the third party enterprise systems, so due to the security, they will not allow you to directly connect with that systems. Okay, so they will not allow you to this particular systems. Okay, so direct connectivity will not be possible, because direct connectivity will not be possible because it's an enterprise systems, it's an enterprise system, so the direct connectivity will not possible because the security. So maybe you will get some JSW, you can, I mean, like, so direct connectivity will not be allowed when you are connecting with a third party system due to the security. So then what we will do is, okay, so even you connect with the direct connectivity, so there is no centralized monitoring here. So for example, I would like to check how many messages I received from JSW company, or how many messages I sent from BMW to JSW. So there is no monitoring tool here. Okay, directly they are passing, sharing on the data. There is no monitoring here. So for that, what they introduced is they introduced the integration tool or middleware tools. Okay, so this is a middleware tool. So this middleware will mediate the communication from this our internal BMW enterprise to this particular third party systems. So integration tool. So let's take this as an integration tool. So that means, like here, so what this integration tool will do, what this integration tool will do is, so this integration tool will connect with this integration tool will connect with so this BMW system. So this integration tool will be maintained by BMW, and from this the integration tool will connect with all the third party systems, so the JSW, MRF, and ABC organization. Okay, so if the BMW wants to send data to this particular one of the enterprise, so first they will send the data to integration tool. That integration tool will send the data to this particular target. So for example, they want to buy 100 tons of iron for the next month, so they will send this document. Okay, first from this that they will send the document to integration tool. The integration tool will send this data to JSW. So they wanted to buy tires, first the request will be sent to integration tool, then here it will process, then it will go to the MRF system. So like this they will send the data first to integration tool will send the data to target. What is the advantage here? What is the advantage to use this particular integration tool or middleware tool? The advantage here is, okay, the advantage here is, the first advantage is, so there is no direct communication. Okay, we are using integration tool. Okay, even if the JSW wants to, I mean, like, if the third party wants to, the ABC organization wants to hack some data from the BMW, then there is no communication at first, they has to connect with integration tool. Okay, so here we have this particular integration tool, they cannot expose the backend systems. Okay, like this we will maintain some bridge between this particular target ERPs to this BMW system. Okay, so like this you will just simply maintain these all this particular info, I mean this particular bridge, the integration tool. So here and also another advantage, so the BMW, so for example they are using SAP as a enterprise system. Okay, SAP system they are using as an enterprise. Okay, enterprise system they are using as SAP, for example. So when they are sending enterprise, okay, so here, so SAP will send an data in XML format, for example. Okay, they are sending in a XML format. XML is an I mean, like a data format. Okay, so this XML format will, I mean, the JSW wants this data in a JSON format. They will accept only JSON format. So the integration tools can do this particular JSON transformation logic. Integration tools will configure this transformation logic, and they will send the JSON data to target. That means integration tool will maintain the connectivity to the third party systems, and also it will do the transformation and the transfer as well. If they want only the XML data, only whatever they are sending, so just the only the XML data will be sending to target system. And also this is an SAP system, but they are using some Java based application here. So for example, Java application, so here this is a Java application, for example. If they want to send the data to Java application, so it's not possible, right? So the SAP cannot connect with the Java application without any APIs. So that's the reason, so they will use the integration as a middleware and send this data to them. So it can connect with the native application, it can connect with the SAP applications. The with this integration tool you can do anything. For example, another thing is, So here, if you are taking this particular monitoring tool here, so like for example, the BMW is sent 10 documents this week. Okay, so someone asked how many documents are sent to JSW, if anyone asks. So that after building this configuration, so you can see the message processing, how many messages are processed, how many messages are failed, that you can see in this particular integration tool. Okay, in the market we have many integration tools. So if we are working for SAP, right? So I mean, like our main, I mean, we are working for SAP, right? So this is a, we are discussing about SAP cloud platform integration tool. Okay, this is an SAP cloud platform integration tool I'm just discussing about. Okay, so the integration tool, so these all are whatever the capabilities I explained, this will be applicable for all the integration tools, but our main focus is on SAP cloud platform integration. So that's the reason I name it as a SAP CPI. Okay, this is the use of this particular middleware tool. This middleware can be used in to connect with the on-premises system and cloud system as well. Who are doesn't know about what is cloud and what is on-premises, we'll discuss in next sessions. Okay, so this is about what is middleware: HR, ERP, EDI, CRM, business management, and also warehouse management, and also business partner, web shop, payment gateway, cloud. It will connect with the cloud application. It will connect with the on-premises systems. Okay, the middleware can be connected with on-premises and cloud applications as well. Okay, the middleware used in recruiting, e-commerce, healthcare, banking services, financial services, supply chain management, retail, and many more. Okay, the example middleware tools are SAP PIPO, CPI, Delbumi, MuleSoft, Informatica, and many more. Okay, these all are the middleware tools. Okay, so this is about middleware. Any queries from anyone? So so 30 minutes completed. So I have explained about just overview of what is ERP, what is SAP, and also what is middleware and why we are using this in the middleware tool, and also who are the core audience for this particular course. So any queries from anyone? Any query? Any specific queries on this? Whatever the topics I covered till now. Silence means what will be the answer? Yeah,
Uh,
Narayana.
Nothing so far, sir.
Okay. Narayana, you raised your hand, but maybe you're talking on mute. Can you please check once? Okay, so I think you unfortunately raise your hand. Okay, just check. Maybe you're unable to unmute. Just check if you had any queries. Let me know. Okay, so no problem. So, okay, let's continue then. So this is a middleware tool. So
Hello.
here, yes, Narayana. Who is
Sir,
Asif?
yes, sir. Can you explain what's ERP, sir?
What is ERP, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so ERP is an enterprise resource planning. Okay, so enterprise resource planning. So what this enterprise resource planning will, I mean, enterprise resource planning system will do is, okay, so it will maintain the information, okay, of your financial information, and what are your purchasing for your organization, and what you are manufacturing inside of your organization, and also MRP. So it's in a some one of the module in SAP, so MRP module. So that module information and inventory management, like I mean, like whenever the goods are ready, okay, they will transport from one location to another location, right? That will comes under inventory management. And CRM and sales, I mean, like customer relationship management and e-commerce, Salesforce, job casting. And also job casting means like recruiting and everything. Okay, so like project management, human resource, like a HR module. So analytics for report, all modules information will be stored in one single database that's called as a ERP system. Okay, so earlier these all are maintained in separate databases. Later it comes into the one single database. So that database, centralized database, is now, it will be called as a ERP system. Okay, ERP. So SAP will comes under, I mean, SAP is an ERP software provider. Sorry, SAP is an ERP software provider. So that's the reason we are discussing about this ERP topic. That ERP will be used in manufacturing unit, I mean manufacturing companies, distribution companies, professional services, construction, industrial services, and also business service businesses, healthcare, retail, and many more. Okay, so these are all the industries will be used in. So but I explained about this a simple example for the BMW. So FICO, production planning, material management, warehouse management, inventory management, HRM. So these all will be stored in one ERP. So this is a complete, I mean, good way of representation with the color. So but here I just explained for a understanding purpose, I have drawn in the live. Clear, Arif? No, Asif,
Yes,
sorry.
sir, sir. Yes,
Okay.
sure.
Yeah, Narayan, I see you are back. Any queries from your end?
No, no, Chandra.
Okay. Okay, let's continue that. So now we have, so see, I mean, so you started learning CPI, right? So what is the, I mean, so what is it right time to, I mean, is it right time to start learning CPI? So do you have this question in your mind? Anyone had a, is it right time to start learning CPI? I say 100% right time, because let me show you the other slide here. So here, so this is an like a software middleware. So here, this is a evaluation of SAP integration platform. Okay, so from 2002 2007 to, I mean, from 2002 SAP is using the on-premises tool. Okay, that like XI, PI, next PO. Okay, the PO is still running in the enterprises. It's released on 2011. Later they released multiple versions, but process orchestration is released in 2011. Okay, 2011. So that means like here, the process orchestration is done on 2011. Okay, so from 2002 to till date they are using this on premises tool. Okay, that means in the 23 years, so 2002, okay, to, I mean, currently 2002 to currently we are in 2025, correct? So the 23 years, okay, so this P, I mean, on premises tool, that is a PI. Okay, PI slash PO tool is running the integration from SAP. Okay, it's running, so it's using for integrations. But now what is happening is, in future, after 2027, okay, after 2027, after 2027, December 31st, okay, December 31st, so the SAP company is not providing the product support for this particular PIPO systems. Okay, that means they, I mean, like they given the particular on-premises tool, okay, which is using from the last 23 years. Okay, so they will not provide any of the product support. That means like, for example, you are using PIPO system. Okay, you are integrating with some XYZ. I mean, like for example, XYZ, or I mean, system you are integrating. So suddenly that system is not working. You are, I mean, you are unable to find it. Okay, what is the error it is? Then why, what we will do? So immediately we will reach out to SAP. Hey SAP team, so we are trying to connect this. Earlier it is worked, it is not working now. We will connect with SAP team. So actually SAP team will respond. Correct. SAP team will immediately respond and they will just give this a particular details. But after 2027 December 31st, they will give this they will not give the support for the PIPO system. So that is the reason SAP is recommending the people to migrate their interfaces to SAP CPI. Okay, so everyone has to move their interfaces. Last 23 years the tool is running, so now they are recommending to migrate their interfaces from PIPO to CPI. Okay, PIPO to CPI. So that is the reason. So currently this particular cloud platform integration is a very booming tool. Okay, and also we have many openings. There is no time for this opening, so all the time, okay, every month we have this particular training. I mean like openings in many of the MNC companies. Okay, if you have a basic understanding on how to use computer applications, that if you had that knowledge, and if you had a good communication, I mean, not that much communication, just if you want, you can understand the requirements, and if you deliver the work, that that communication is enough. Okay, so with that you will be, I mean, like in best position in just 3 to 4 years. But if you start learning now, how many years we can survive with CPA knowledge? Okay, you can survive at least 8 to 10 years. Okay, maybe SAP maybe release was some other tool, they have to. So see, life is always learning, right? So if they are migrating, so like you have to migrate. I mean, if they are migrating, I mean, like if they are releasing some other tool, so you have to learn it, and you have to migrate your skills. So like this. So okay, so this is the best time to, so based on my understanding, so this is the best time, and this is the, I mean, like a proof for this. Okay, this is the best time to start learning. Okay, already many of the companies all started their migration, so now it is the best time for you to start. Okay, let's coming to, so okay, forgot about this, so we will discuss in the next sessions about this. So what are all the I mean, this is the course content. Okay, what are all the capabilities of integration suite, and also, I mean, like what is the course content we are discussing? Okay, so this is an SAP Cloud Platform Integration. Okay, so it SAP Cloud Platform Integration training. Okay, so in this, it's name it as a Cloud Platform Integration because many of the people know as a SAP Cloud Platform Integration, but it's for integration suite. Okay, integration suite. Let me show you how the integration suite will looks like. Okay, let me refresh my page once. So this is an integration suite page. Okay, it will looks like this. Okay, so it's actually, I'm in a message mapping page. It's not required for now. Okay, so this is an integration suite page. Okay, what is this integration suite? First of all, okay, so let me explain. Just I will give a high level information. So first, SAP is in a company, right? So SAP is providing business technology platform. Okay, business technology platform is in a it's in a BTP. It's in a cloud based applications. Okay, you can write I mean, run the cloud based applications on top of BTP. SAP BTP is in a one of the I mean, SAP service. So inside of it we have an integration suite. So we have integration suite. Inside of this integration suite, we have a CPI, APIM. So APIM, I mean, API means uh, API management. Okay, integration advisory, and event mesh. I mean, event mesh and advanced event mesh. Okay, event mesh and advanced event mesh, and also we have a like open connectors. Okay, open connectors, and also trading partner management, and these all are the main capabilities. Okay, so in this we will cover this, I mean, event mesh will not be possible, but we will cover advanced event mesh, event mesh also, so open connectors. So TPM I will just give some high level. So these all capabilities will be available in this particular integration suite. Okay, these are all okay, except the trading partner management will give high level information, but practically is not possible. You can see all the capabilities in the below integration. So this is a cloud integration. So this is the API management, this is a trading partner management, so it is an integration advisory. So here you can see this name, integration advisory, and is the OData processing, and is a non SAP connectivity with open connectors, and I mean, like integration technology and its best practices, and I mean, migration assessment. So these all are the integration capabilities. That advanced event mesh and event mesh will not be shown here, it's in a separate part. You can see this in only enterprise editions. Okay, so this is about the capabilities. Okay, so now this is a SAP CPI integration suite page. So here you can see you will develop your interfaces in this particular design tab. These are the packages. Inside of it you will create this particular integration flows. That means like it's everything is graphical. Let me show you that as well. So here artifact. So here if I go and check, for example, let's take item put in process code. So see, you will connect with the source system, you will connect with target system. Here I drawn this picture, right? So the BMW is a source, JSW is a target system. So like this you will connect with the source and target system, it will process the data like this. Here the transformation logics will be available. So what are all the message processed, you can check in the monitoring page. For example, here this is the item put in process called test, right? So here you can see this. So here you can see this, like how many messages are processed for the last let's take for the last week, for example. So here these are the messages are processed for the last week. So like this you can just monitor. So see, from last week total 269 messages are processed. Okay, if I check for last month, for example, okay, last month you can see 305 messages processed. So like this, the messages will be processed from source to target. Okay, so now you got some idea on how the system looks like. Okay, clear. Now let's jump into the main goal of this training is understanding SAP cloud platform, understanding integration services, free trial access. So you have to practice this configurations, right? So that will be, I mean, I will explain complete how to get this trial access. So it will be valid for 30 days. Later you can configure everything again with the same mail ID. You will get the system back again. Okay, but your configuration will be removed, but you can download into local machine and upload again once your system is back. Okay, so now this is done. So the next is the pre-packaged content. I mean, how to configure the pre-packaged content and work with iflows with all options offered by CPI. Okay, so we'll cover what are all the options offered by CPI and clear understanding of operations we will discuss. Okay, the next is core audience. For this we already discussed in the first slide. Okay, we can ignore. So this training is completely practical and hands-on along with the best examples. Okay, the while training, so we'll deploy more than 40 plus iflows. Okay, 50 plus integration flows for the, I mean, while explaining, and also we'll provide the recording sessions as well whenever this particular, if you miss due to some personal work or with your office works. So if you're not able to attend the session, so you can just go through the recordings and you can just refer it. If you had any queries, we will discuss in the next sessions. Okay, so these are the course content topics like overview of SAP cloud integration services and creating and running your first scenario and getting free trial access and simulation of an iflow and a cloud platform I mean cloud integration operations and different adapters to connect with the target and source system. We will use these adapters. Total 14 to 15 adapters will be covered here. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 adapters are covered. Okay, so and also when you are connecting with the third party systems and your internal system, security is the main reason, right? So we will also discuss about the security. The next is a list of palette options covered in the training along with the example form. So these all are the palette options which we will discuss without any miss. Okay, if you are good in these all options, whatever I highlighted now, so you can configure any of the integration by your own. Okay, if these standard options are not working, then we'll go for Groovy script. We'll provide you the high level information. I mean, like basics of a Groovy script and regularly used Groovy script information will provide. So based on that, you can write your own Groovy scripts as well. Okay, these are the POCs: HTTPS to mail, HTTPS to HTTP, SFTP to HTTP, SOAP to mail, SOAP to SOAP, HTTP to process direct, HTTP to OData, HTTP to event mesh. These all are will covered, and also value mappings. But success factors, Ariba and IDOC will not be possible because systems will not be available. And also different types of authentication techniques, OAuth, CSRF, and also these all will be covered. And also coming to other capabilities as discussed, the APIM integration advisory cloud connector setup is main important here. So the cloud connector will connect with on-premises system from CPI, so this will be configured I mean in the cloud connector. Okay, this cloud connector setup also will cover. Okay, the next is event mesh. Okay, so this will be the event mesh configuration will be cleared separately. And finally, once we complete all these particular concepts, so we'll explain about different types of projects in CPI and roles and responsibilities of each types of project, and one end-to-end project explanation from the pre-packaged content. Okay, so this is about this project explanation, and these all are the tools will be used while we are I mean while you are in this particular course. We These are the tools we will use: cloud platform cockpit, that is BTP, and also CPI web UI, Postman, SOPI, FileZilla, Notepad++, and CPI helper. So these all are the tools we will use. So this is about the course content. So now if you had any queries, you can ask. For the specific queries you want, you can ask now.
Hello.
Yes, just a second. Okay. Yeah,
Gokul.
yeah, Google.
Like, yeah, okay. So it was like we don't cover the IDOC adapters. So because like mostly, like I'm currently working in PIPO. So mostly like I have worked on most of the things in IDOC things. So if is there any possibilities like just to give like the how the
Yeah,
adapters work
see here.
in,
Yes, yes. So that
uh,
so I will configure the iDoc adapter in CPI. Okay. So in PIPO, how we will configure the same way. So we will deploy the iFlow, then we will get the endpoint URL. that we will be publishing to S4 HANA system team. So that steps I will explain in detail. Okay, like how to create RFC destination, port, partner profile, and also logical system. These steps all will be covered, but I will. So see, I will give complete information on it, but I mean, like
Hands on.
connectivity will not be possible.
Okay, okay,
So see,
fine.
the system connectivity will not possible. I agree with you. So
Okay.
in PAPO,
Uh,
mostly we will work with IDOC, but the
yeah.
system connectivity will not be possible with this.
Okay. And
Yeah.
will this course cover like about the SSL and the certificates related configurations? Like
Yes, yes,
how SSL
certificate.
is
So
used,
yes, how
certificates.
to
So
import the certificate like so like in PAPO, we will import when you are connecting with HTTPS services, you will install the certificates in a trusted CS in NWA, right? The same way,
yeah.
how we will import these particular certificates in CPI in the key stores, and how you will generate your own keys, and how to connect with SFTP servers, everything will be covered as per the I mean security will also cover.
Okay.
And also
Okay.
when you are connecting with the SFTP servers, we will use PGP encryption. Right? This encryption we will
Hmm.
maintain at a adapter module level in SFTP server. So this PGP encryption and decryption will also covered.
Okay. Thank you.
Any queries other than this, Gokul?
Yeah, fine. Fine for me.
Yeah, okay. Any other queries from anyone specific? So if you had any topics, okay, so just raise it, no issues. Okay, so you can call. I mean, you can stop me anytime if you had any queries. Okay, no issues at all.
Hello, this is Arpita. Uh, what is will be the duration to complete the entire course?
Okay. So actually, we are planning this particular sessions on weekdays. I mean weekends. Sorry, weekends. So every week will take 3 to 4 hours of session.
Okay,
Okay.
so
Yes.
how many days it will complete? Like we expecting?
So
When is
if
the
you take
start?
3 hour sessions, if I
Hmm.
take a 3 hour session per, I mean 6 hours per week. Okay. So it will complete within 10 weeks.
10 weeks. Okay, around two
Yes,
months
like you can take it as
plus.
2 months. 2 months. 2 months. Like means
Hmm.
you can will complete within 2 months.
And certification, I want to do, like I just want to know what are the
Yes.
certification I can do after this. Yeah.
Yes, so we have a certification like a C underscore CPI 2404 2404 is a latest version. So once completion of this particular course, okay, once you complete this particular course, you are eligible and you will get a complete understanding on the CPI. Your and also I will provide some important questions with you. So based on that, you can write that particular exam.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. No, no problem.
Chandra, maximum weekend, what time will batch is there?
Yes, Narayana. So actually, so I mean, so here, who are from UK? So I heard from the batch, like some of the students from UK. So is there any of them joined today? Any of them from UK? No, Asif?
No, sir. No, sir.
No, everyone
Not
from India only, right?
yes.
Yes.
Okay, then you are okay to join it. I mean, like a week. You're looking for a uh, weekend batches or week batches? Anyone asked you to join in a weekend batches? Are weekdays also fine for you?
The weekdays also fine. Weekdays morning 6 to 8 anytime. After 8 is not possible.
After 8, it is not was okay. So how about Arprita and Harish?
I am okay, Chandra. Weekend is fine. 3 hours, no problem.
Weekend is fine, sir. Yeah.
Yeah, weekend and weekdays also fine if in early morning or after 7 p.m. in evening.
Okay, okay.
If
Ashif and
weekend is a morning, first of all,
Sir, if
middle of the
weekdays, how many?
Weekdays
it
Hello.
is
means after 7 only. Yes.
after 7, 7 to 8. Okay.
Yes,
Okay,
7 to
currently
8 is
7
fine.
Evening or
7
morning,
to
sir? Uh,
Morning.
morning only.
morning. Okay, 7 to 8.